Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is Friday, July 28th, and I completely forgot that I said I was going to do this live this morning. So I went off and took a nap because it's been a hell of a week. And then woke up and went, wait, I was going to talk about Destiny 2. Let me go do that. So, hi, I'm half asleep, but let's do this. Why are video games a great way for people to learn about how to handle content? Because for one, video games can show you what the path of a learner, a person coming to your content, your audience, whoever you're working with, into your material can be, because we all suffer from something called SME syndrome. And SME means subject matter expert, SME. So it is not the little pirate that hangs out with Captain Hook. It is something that people in the learning and development community know really well. But a lot of people who are experts in their field, it trips us up. It trips you up when you're trying to explain really important concepts and you're jumping to things that are the key points without necessarily realizing the journey that the person listening has to go on to get into that content. So, what I'm going to do is take you on a little story with me this morning. I have been a video game person for forever, and I pretty much always play single player games because I'm not good at certain things that are in a lot of multiplayer games, like being able to jump from rocks to rock in space and not fall into the depths of nothingness and die. I usually stink at that. Things like that. Plus, I'm not, I'm a console gamer, and that's often slower than somebody who's using a keyboard. So it could be frustrating for other people. But I was sitting down at my PS4 and I called my teenager in and said, Brendan, I need a new game, help me find something. And so we went through things and he started looking and saying, okay, no, 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 that's definitely not you. You should never play that, because he knows what my taste is and also what sort of things squig me out. And then he came across something and said, you really like zombie killing games. I think you might find this fun. And what he introduced me to was a game, and I will just go ahead and share the window here. Borderlands 3. So an apocalypse, this is called basically a shoot and loot game. So all you're doing is collecting massive numbers of virtual weapons and going out and killing bad guys and monsters and taking treasure. I had no idea how fun and relaxing it is to have virtual machine guns mowing down basically zombie beastie things. Um, it's just ridiculous amounts of entertainment, and I liked it so much that I decided to get into an actual multiplayer game, because this one I can do by myself, but decided, okay, now I've branched into this new area. Let me try something. So there is a game called Destiny, and the version I'm playing is Destiny 2. The thing about Destiny 2 is it's a wonderful game, but as you should be able to see, Destiny 2 has a few problems. So this, makes it hard for new players to get into the game. This is my favorite one. Nearly impossible to get into as a beginner. No, that's not exactly true. But here's why this is important. Because when you are playing any game, and any digital game, Angry Birds is a fantastic example. Angry Birds is a fantastic way of showing people how to do instructional content that does not require language. So if you want to see how to be able to get people into things in a way that is free of having to localize the language, play Angry Birds and look at how it teaches new players to go through the different steps. It's really well designed. Well, Destiny 2 is a hell of a lot of fun. Its onboarding for new players is, flawed. I would pay large amounts of money to send them a team of instructional designers to fix this because, oh, it's just ridiculous. You come into the game, I have not played multiplayer before this. So come into the game, you're landed in the middle of an area where you're going to start doing battle, and it's a very quick, just dump you in it. Good luck, survive. You die a lot. And it can be very frustrating because there's not clear indications between the stories of how to follow the lore and where to go and how to do the skill acquisition that you need to do. This is important for the material that you are speaking on. So if you are doing a keynote, that's fine. You're doing a big, broad, inspirational talk. That's not an educational thing. But if you are doing a webinar or you are trying to explain to the board why they need to be listening to you about cybersecurity features, for example, you are doing education. And because of that, you need to stop looking at it through your own eyes, which is extremely hard to do as a SME, and look at it through the eyes of the person that is listening to you and figure out what it is that how they come into that material and what their learning process is for gaining that new knowledge and understanding the concepts around it. Because you may want to skip people right into the middle, but that's a great way to lose people. So my teenager says hello. So I encourage everybody to play video games, not only because it's just a great way to learn storytelling, it's a fantastic way to learn instructional design, but it's also something where if you can get out of your own way, and this is a hard thing for experts to do, if you can get out of your own way and look through the eyes of people who have completely different priorities and are coming to you without your knowledge, without your experience, and look at your material that way, you can shape it very, very differently. Destiny is a lot of fun. And I go in there and I play something called Gambit, which is where I get assigned to a team of random people across the planet over the internet, and we compete with another team and we kill bad guys and throw, things called moats into this one container to stack up the points until we can, achieve our goals. It is ridiculous amounts of fun. But to get to the point where I learned what the rules were, there are places that explain the rules. But to even be able to get to understand that piece, I had to survive that first day. And a lot of people quit Destiny on that first day because nobody likes feeling stupid. Nobody likes feeling lost. So you have to give people enough connection points to their experience and their understanding to come into your information. And it's kind of fun to be a space wizard and be, floating around and sending bolts of things at people and shooting them with guns made of fire and doing other stuff. It's ridiculous amounts of fun and you should try it. But pick any video game. Okay? Angry Birds, again, awesome. Pick anything. Candy Crush, I don't care. Whatever it is. Look at how it teaches you what is expected of you. Then look at the speeches you're giving. Look at the informational webinars. Look at the talks you're doing. Are you out of your own way? Or are you coming at it from the expert's perspective of, I know what you need to know? That's not going to land. You have to come at it from the other side. That's today's life. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. I am going to go and get some videos made and put some stuff together. And then I'm going to log into Destiny and I'm going to go collect treasure and hunt bad guys. Bye, everybody. See you later. Oh, actually, one more thing, because I will catch it if I don't do this. Um, if you want public speaking coaching and you want to do it in a way that is not stressful and embarrassing or time consuming, because I work with smart, usually pretty geeky, very busy people, because your voice matters. You need to be heard. If you want to work with somebody, come book a discovery call. Bye.